Why don't you start with the tax thing?
Well, so we talked about this, I think on episode 11 or something. The tax situation we're facing going into this election is a very different situation than we've had in prior presidential elections, right? There's always debates in presidential elections about higher taxes, lower taxes. And of course, we never know whether or not they'll actually follow through on those promises, whether or not those things will happen. But in this situation, we have tax cuts that automatically are set to revert back to prior levels, right? So remember, the corporate tax cuts were made permanent when they were passed, brought the corporate tax rate from 35% down to 21%. So if a new administration came in, let's say the Harris administration came in and they wanted to raise corporate taxes, they would have to get that through Congress, which would be a very difficult thing to do, right? Given the fact that we expect to continue to have divided government. But the individual tax cuts, which included increasing the child tax credit and the standard deduction, it's worth about $150 billion a year. To put it in perspective, right? That's about 60 basis points on U.S. GDP.
And we're talking about the marginal federal income tax.
Correct. So this is everybody's rates came down under Trump.